Szen Cobb is on a tear so far this season, leading his team in home runs. This newly crowned fan favorite ready to dazzle today. It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. His 22nd homer of the year. The Angels on the board first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
First and second, 2 outs. Craig Riley up now for the Brewers.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Base hit into center field. Here comes the runner. The throw home. The tag, and he's safe. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Cobb working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers.
Well, we've seen him flex some impressive power this season, and there's still a lot of time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really special.
Nice grab. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Harvey.
Man, Chris, a jump throw like that is certainly worthy of the StatCast treatment. Let's see what the numbers have to say about it.
Yeah, these are some favorable numbers, Boog. This is the type of play that showcases his arm strength. I mean, he made it look easy, but I promise you, that's not a throw every shortstop can make, especially with that much behind it.
Runner at second here, one gone. And that drops in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the dirt. Throws down to second, but he scrambles back to the bag. And now 2-2. Got him swinging for the K. Slider got him for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Back in Anaheim, top of inning number 7, Bertram McMurray up now for the Brewers.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it, takes it in for the out.
Up next for Milwaukee,
Back to the top of the order. Next for the Brewers, Keith Dominguez. Here's 0-1. That's out to center field. Takes it in for the out. Runner on at first with one gone. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered here in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. On the ground to third. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Well, we can never overstate it. Pitcher's best friend right there. Double play, gets out of the jam, saves some pitches.
Three, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Szen Cobb, currently on a 10-game hitting streak. Can he keep it going today? It's the Milwaukee Brewers and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. One down. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. Tap foul at the plate. Cobb with a homer in his last game. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him. Two gone now.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
That's towards center. Cobb should have this one. And that is that. 9. Back here at Angel Stadium. So in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb. Line to left, and it stays fair. So a man on base to start the inning. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's clear it's no fluke. 11 games in a row. Man, that's when even the hitting coach starts to leave you alone. You're going so good that nobody wants to mess it up.
Right through there for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back in.
Runner on the go in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Runner on the go again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. stays alive. Runner on the move again. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Halos looking to strike first. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Runner goes again. This to third.
Hold up, right here.
Handles, throws to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
Up next for the Angels.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Here's the left fielder, Terrell Guidry. Caught looking his first time up. And that is out of play. Way inside. No score here, but a runner at third with one down. And fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. The 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two outs with a runner at third. Swings and misses, struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Cobb, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Szingy, he's been one of the best players in baseball in terms of scoring runs. In fact, his numbers place him top 5 in the league. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. And now the count is even. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Go ahead run on base. Navarro getting ready to hit. Here comes the 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Milwaukee.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Jackson Merrill.
Cobb locks in, ducks on the pond, and this guy's got a flair for the dramatic. They might want to cue up the slow-mo replay in the truck.
Yeah, Boo. The only thing missing is the movie soundtrack. Let's see if he delivers the Hollywood ending.
Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3 double play, and the inning is over.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Go ahead run on base. Ramon Navarro up now for the Brewers. Line, and that's a base hit. Lead runner around second. To third. Save. And the go-ahead runs at third.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Cobb strung that hitting streak out for another game.
Oh, certainly a frustrating game at the plate, Boog. I think he'd be the first to tell you he's capable of better. I'm sure the loss isn't sitting well with him either.
One down. Szen Cobb, the next to hit. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
And a big swing and a miss. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're tied up like that as a hitter.
Center field. Cobb takes it in for the out. And there's one away. Cobb steps in now. You can bet he was watching from the on-deck circle thinking, don't worry, I got this.
Yeah, classic cleanup duty, Boog. Time to fix the mess and maybe take the credit, too.
And that one fouled off. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. Check swing, went around. And that is strike two. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. That is the inning. 3 innings complete. 1 down. Next for Milwaukee, Corey Maloney. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Castaneda on his way over. Brings it in. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. 1 down. Now it's going to be Corey Maloney. In the air to left center. Cobb in position. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 outs. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat, as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Way out front for strike two. Lopez, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ripped on the ground to second. That ends the frame. Cobb had the kind of game you'd like to avoid, which contributed to the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss, and he might have dragged him down a little bit.
Szen Cobb with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in runs batted in. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down. So in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb. This one in the air, center field. Montgomery on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. Back in Anaheim, we move ahead to the top of the 2nd now. So the Los Angeles Angels have firmly established themselves as top contenders around halfway through the season. This is what was expected of them, Singy, and they backed it. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Yanquiel Fernandez digs in now. Out towards right center field. Cobb on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. So now the DH spot, Reggie Person. The 0-1. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. Takes it in for the out. Cobb steps in. This matchup hasn't been kind to him, but every at-bat is a chance to rewrite the story.
Yeah, and if you're the hitter, Boog, you try to simplify right here. Hunt a pitch, barrel it, and finally change the narrative.
Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. There's a swing and a miss. The Halos yet to pick up a hit here. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it. That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 on, 2 outs. Out towards right center field. Cobb on the move. Brings it in for the 3rd out. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Astros, Howie Lockett. Swing at a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And the tying run is on base.
He went up.
Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Reggie Person. This one in the air, center field. And there's 2 down. Two outs, runner on first. Henry Burgess will hit next. Into center. And it falls. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, safe. And with 2 outs, the tying run is at third.
Up next for the Angels, the center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
On the ground, 2 ball. There's one. On to first, double play. 1 hit in the Cobb digging in, 2 outs and a shot to really swing the tone of this game.
Man, this would be a backbreaker, Boog.
In the air, out to center, Montgomery. Long run on his horse. Makes the grab, and that'll end. Cobb with a less than great game in this one.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
Next is the designated hitter, Reggie Person. 2 down, nobody on. Out to center, Cobb under it, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out. And next for LA, Szen Cobb. That one fouled off. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. Comes up empty.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
The 0-2. Good eye in that spot.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Rincon on at first. Nobody out. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. One and 2 now. Ground ball left side, and that's foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 23rd of the year. The Angels on the board first. It's 2-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the back part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
So next up for Houston, Maurice Sharp. 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Cobb takes it in for the out. Out number 2. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Andrew Fisher. Here's the 0-2. Liner, base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
That's to third. Throws to first. 2 gone. Yanquiel Fernandez up next for the Astros. And a 1-1. That's ripped. Base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. But he's in there easily.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from this cycle.
Seriously? We're starting with this already. Cobb, a former Rookie of the Year, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Angels go quiet. 1 out, runner at second. Henry Burgess up next for the Astros. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Cobb on his way over. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Up next to the Astros, the right fielder.
Cobb blocks in. If this offense were a lawnmower, he's yanking the cord and hoping for a roar.
And if that doesn't work, Boog, you better believe he's giving it a second pull.
That one at triple digits.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To second, and he's safe.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
He's trying for third. There's a ball.
Come on, get down, slide, slide.
Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Runner at third, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Jeff James, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Manuel getting loose as well. Cobb at third with nobody out.
This situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That missed by a lot. Full countdown. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to first. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 4-1. excelled in this one and contributed to the win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up. When a player is locked in like he was, it's a really special feeling. Great job in this one.
So 2 down. Reggie Person now at the plate. And that one lifted in the air center field. Cobb settles under this one, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the first. No score. Cobb digging in. Nobody on. 2 gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yeah, a swing, a mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game.
Tap foul at the plate. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Out towards right center field. And that'll do it. Second inning coming up. Reggie Person up next for the Astros. 2 on, 2 outs. This one in the air center field. And that's the 3rd out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Bottom 4, Szen Cobb up now, top 5 in RBIs for a reason, a true finisher.
Yeah, and he keeps his approach simple and drives in runs like clockwork, Boog. Every opportunity, it seems like he's converting.
There's a line drive to left field. And the bad jump puts this one out of reach. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Attaboy, great job.
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal.
Now a step off, and he's caught between the bases. The tag, and he's out at second. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Roger Garcia. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Reaching for it, makes the catch. 1 down, and next to hit for Houston, Howie Lockett. The 1-2. This one in the air center field. 2 down. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 3. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to second. It's there, and that's a great play. So 9 batters come to the plate. Back to the top of the order now. Now here is Roger Garcia. This one in the air center field. Cobb in and to his right. Brings it in. That's out number 2. 1 down. Digging in, Willis Montgomery. Center field. Cobb on his way in. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Cobb had a home game for them.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Henry Burgess getting ready to hit. In the air to left center. Cobb moving under this one. And that is that. One error in the inning. One down. And up next for Los Angeles, Szen Cobb. Foul ball there. Cobb with some impressive production lately.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. His 24th home run of the season. The Angels on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at-bat to give your team the lead. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 2 down. Howie Lockett up next for the Astros. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it, and that is that. No runs, no hit. And it's fouled away. Williams off of first with 2 away. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 3-0.
He's been so difficult to pitch against lately. It seems like no matter how you attack him, he finds a way to punish you. He's flexing his power with another home run, Boo. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
Cobb stepping in now. The inning's been quiet, but a chance here to turn up the volume.
Yeah, and you love that mentality. A little thunder could bring that dugout back to life.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. A little out front there as he swings through it.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Got him. That ends the frame. So 2 down. Yanquiel Fernandez up next for the Astros. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Cobb moving in on this one. And that is that. Nothing doing. Man at first with 1 gone. Now the number 2 hitter, Szen Cobb. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The 1-0. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach.
Cobb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. 2 homers on the day.
No question. He was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
Szen Cobb, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the San Diego Padres. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels.
Cobb.
Cobb went off for 2 homers in his last game. Swing and a foul out of play.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Here in San Diego and just getting started. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. The 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Swings through it for the K. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Now a chance for Edgar Carroll. This one in the air center field. Cobb gets under it, and that is the inning. Cobb with another scorching run of play lately. Swing and a miss.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Crushed left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. He'll take a jog around the bases. And they add a run. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Back here at Petco Park, bottom of the inning, Christopher Medeiros digs in now. Up the middle. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Now the number 2 hitter, Owen Casey. This one in the air center field. Cobb under it. And there's one away. Top of the 6th inning. So in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb. Cobb launched a pair of homers in his last game. Cobb working on a massive campaign right now, putting up some big home run numbers. Next offering in there for a strike. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Cobb not happy about that called strike. Here's the challenge. And that one did miss. And the strike is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The 2-1. And there's a ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. And he walked him. And after that long battle, he's aboard representing the tying run. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
Runner on the go again. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. That's 50 stolen bases for him this year.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
Double-barreled action in the bullpen for San Diego. Alfonso Rivera, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. LeBlanc warming up as well. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Runner at third, nobody out. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Got him looking for the strikeout. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Batter challenges in a very big spot. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. The 2-2 on the way. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
And now the center fielder, Szen Cobb. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Foul ball there. And a big swing and a miss.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Flails at that one. It's a strikeout. 1 error in the inning. Man at first with 1 gone. Szen Cobb getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. The 1-1. And a foul ball. Up the middle. Nice grab. Here's one. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. One hit. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Adael Amador, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Cobb settles under it. Takes it in for the out. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Edgar Caro. This could end it. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels extend their winning streak to 5 in a row. Cobb really stood out in this win. Just 1 hit, but it did leave the yard.
No question. He was a big piece of their success in this ball game. Fantastic effort at the plate.
So up next, Szen Cobb.
Szen Cobb.
Cobb went deep in his most recent game. Rincon aboard here at first with nobody out. And that's fouled off. Got him swinging.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
2 aboard, 2 outs.
The center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
On the ground to third.
Oh, beat it out! Beat it out!
They limit the damage here. Back here in San Diego, set for the bottom of the third. So the Los Angeles Angels have firmly established themselves as top contenders around halfway through. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And there's a foul ball. Cobb matched a homer in his last game. The 0-1. On the ground, Medeiros. They take the force out, and that is the third. 1 down. Stepping in, Szen Cobb. Comes up empty.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Got him. Now 2 away.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Cobb should have this one. And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Up next for the Padres.
Cobb with a forgettable showing in this one.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
Cobb digging in and seeing this pitcher's been living rent-free in the batter's head.
Yeah, it's definitely been a one-sided matchup, Boog. But with one good at bat, he could evict this squatter right now.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Casey settles underneath it. And there's 2 away. Leading off, Edgar Caro. The wind, the kick, and the 1-2. Into center. That gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. So runner at second, 2 down. Leo DeVries, the next up for the Padres. Man at second. This one in the air center field. Cobb has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Cobb, a former Rookie of the Year, a member of the 1,000 hit club. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So a man at first. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner around second. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. He's safe. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Activity in the bullpen. Alfonso Rivera up and loosening in the pen. Runner goes again. Pitches low.
Get out.
Throw to third. It's a bullet. It's not close. He's a dead duck at third. Carson Rocafort, the next up for the Padres. This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. 2 away. Cobb had a whole home game for them. Singled and knocked in a run.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, these guys are really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels.
Cobb.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Around second, on his way to third. The throw in, not in time. He's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses in. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And that's another stolen base for the league leader.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board. Get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that could kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Base hit, 1 run in already.
All right, hold it here. Hold it here.
Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Juan Soto now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Two on, one out. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-1. Catcher challenge, will take another look. Just caught the zone by a whisker, and the call is overturned. They'll keep both their challenges. The 0-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging for the K. Pulled the string of the changeup. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Ball. Traffic on the bases with one already in. You're in game one of this three-game set. Swing and a ground ball. They limit the damage here. One down. And here's the veteran outfielder, Yanquiel Fernandez. This one in the air, center field. Cobb settles under this one. And there's two away. In the air to left center. Montgomery gets under it. And that'll do it. Runners at the corners with two outs. Hard hit left side. They take the force out. That ends the inning. So the Houston lineup turns over. Here's the second baseman, Roger Garcia. Base hit center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. That is the inning. Angels held. Digging in, Howie Lockett. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out towards right center field. He can't get there. It's a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Up next will be Astros.
He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
2-2 now. In the air out towards right center. And a base hit. Around third. He'll score, and they've tied it. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where he could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at-bat.
Out towards right center field, and that'll get down for a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. Tag. Got him. And that's the ball game. Cobb did well enough for them.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel necessarily, but certainly didn't hurt him on the way to the win.
One down. Here's the veteran outfielder, Szen Cobb. And that one hammered.
Get up, ball. Get up.
Out of here. He'll circle the bases. The Angels on the board first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
We head to the bottom of the second, and stepping in for the Astros, Maurice Sharp. 3-2 on the way. Hit in the air out to center field. Cobb coming in on it. He's got it. And there's one away. Henry Burgess up next for the Astros. And that one is lifted in the air. He's there. He's got it. 2 away. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Chill back there. Got it, boy.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. High throw, and he's safe with a stolen base. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again.
Well, he's really showing us the dynamic skill set he brings to the field on this one. Homered earlier, now he swipes second, showing off the speed. Really fun to watch him play the game.
That's the ball.
And that one is inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And that is in for a strike. And the count is filled up. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat, too much. Nobody in his team has scored more runs than he has this season, Singy. Right side, hard hit. Throws to first. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Angels. Up next for the Angels.
Now at the plate, Szen Cobb. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
No question about this one. It's out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they tack on 3. It's 6-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. He's flexing his power with another home run, Boog. Not surprising when you've got that kind of pop, but always impressive going deep twice in the same game.
Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Howie Lockett. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 1 away.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
There's a swing and a miss. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
That's a pretty nasty pitch.
Cobb was outstanding in this ball game, helping them get the win. Cracked a pair of homers.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time, because he was just incredible in this one. He looked like a threat every time he came up.
Szen Cobb, fresh off an impressive 2-homer performance. He'll look to keep that momentum going today. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Now it's going to be Szen Cobb. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him.
Fisher. There's one. On to first, double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
The center fielder, number 55, Szen Cobb.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Cobb went off for 2 homers in his last game. That one fouled off. Nobody on the team has more stolen bases than he does this season, Chris.
No, that missed.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. 1 down. Howie Lockett up next for the Astros. The 0-1. Into center. Makes a nice running catch. And the Yanquiel Fernandez up next for the Astros. Hit hard, base hit. Rounds 3rd, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. He'll score easily, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up at RBI. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Cobb stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Yeah, that's fouled off.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Looking to get the tying run on base. Cobb
What you got?
tries to hold up, appeal to first, no swing. 1-2 now. Swings through him for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. Angels go quietly there. They're down. Ripped on a line to center. Cobb on his way over. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels have won 10 in a row. Cobb with a less than great game in this one. Struck out 3 times for the hat trick.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
Coming to you live from Southern California, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Angels. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. And Singy, we're going to see a nice little win streak put to the test today.
Yeah, this team is really firing on all cylinders right now. And to me, the important thing is that they're doing the little things well. They're not just relying on home runs or big plays every game. They're playing good situational baseball, executing in key areas, and that's how you string together wins. So we'll see if they continue that in this one.
One down. Next to hit, Szen Cobb. Rodriguez was recently named Pitcher of the Month for some outstanding work on the mound.
No question that he earned that Pitcher of the Month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the mantle.
Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. They'll keep both their challenges. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's a 1-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. 1 out. Runner at second. Carson Silva digging in for the Rockies. This one in the air, center field. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The throw in. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. 1 down. Next for Colorado, Denzel Clark. And a base hit right there. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
Up next for the Angels, the center field, number 55, Szen Cobb.
And first offering is fouled off. Still tied at 0, last of the third. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back in Anaheim, top of the 6th inning. Johnny Trent digging in for the Rockies. This to center field, and a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
He made that look easy.
Now the number 2 hitter, Rafael Del Villar. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. To third. Tags the runner, and it's a double play. Well, we go bottom 6. So in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb. That one outside, ball 1. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one. And next for LA, Szen Cobb. 0 for 3 in this one. Man at first, one away. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 2-run homer, his 29th of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. There he got a splitter that he was able to handle, allowed that pitch to travel a little bit deeper, and when it was time to commit, his hands exploded through the zone. Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Bird. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Leading off, Szen Cobb. And Szengy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. Cobb with a homer in his last game. Cobb, the former Rookie of the Year, hitting leadoff in today's game. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Well, that two-seamer's heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. Got him swinging, and there's one down.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. And a foul ball. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. One down. Jose Lopez now at the plate. Here's the 2-2. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Made makes the catch up against the wall.
Up next to Colorado.
Here's the catcher, Michael Getz. This one in the air, center field. Cobb on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Denzel Clark getting ready to hit. The Rockies trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. That's out to center field. He's got it, and there's two down.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Man at second. Chopped left side.
Come on.
And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Here's Colorado's DH. This one in the air, center field. Cobb coming on. Makes the grab, and there's two out. One out, man at first. Szen Cobb, the next to hit for the Angels. He's a guy who does it all. Popped up. Gets. Settles underneath it. And there's two away. Here's the third baseman, Willis Garcia. In the air to left center. And that is that. The Rockies had a rough go of it in this game.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They got the W, but he wasn't the reason why.
Cobb stepping in now. You ever get so tired of a pitcher owning you, you just want to bunt and jog to first and protest, Sengi?
Hey, man, whatever works right now. At this point, even a swingy bunt would feel like a trophy.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Cobb, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club. He's a former American League MVP. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. You know, when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Now here is Willis Garcia. This one in the air, center field. Cobb gets under it, and he makes the catch. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Johnny Trent digs in now. Brings it in for the third out.
Ball, that's inside.
Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. One down. Next to hit for the Rockies, Dan Hills. High fly ball out to center field. Cobb under this one. And there's 2 down.
Up next for Colorado, the Tennessee.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen. Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That one misses. 3-1.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Cobb settles under it. Makes the grab. Bottom of the 8th. So in now for the Angels, Szen Cobb. Inside. Ball 1.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boog. Get back on track. His team needs him.
This one in the air, center field. Cobb under it. One up, one down. And a pretty poor showing in this game despite the win. No hits and 4 strikeouts, the golden sombrero.
They got the win, but it sure wasn't because of him. He needs to wash this one off in the shower and do better the next time out.